The flowers back home. They were my wedding bouquet. I kept taking care of them all this time, but from now on, I'm going to do it for my own sake. Did you want to say something? Chris, don't worry. After we get back, we can tell the mayor about everything we saw. I know she'll do everything she can to help.
Are you sure?
I don't really trust Carol.
I don't trust that bitch.
The flowers, I think it's more just that the flowers are kind of references to the souls from Undertale.
Yeah, but they are kind of vaguely connected to people in Deltarune too. There's a whole thingy about it.
Oh, is there? Okay.
I mean, I don't know how much water that holds, but people have made many associations.
I think the one that does have some weight to it is just Flowery kind of sort of being Rudy.
Yeah,
referencing Rudy.
Yeah.
I think the other ones are more just various
Ambiguous.
references and ambiguous, yeah. But they're all supposed to be like callbacks to Undertale.
Yeah, definitely.
Like intentionally callbacks to Undertale.
Yeah, I mean, this whole chapter was a huge callback to Undertale. Just going off the color silhouettes they showed in that cutscene. Yeah. I mean, there's always so much room for all of that kind of speculation, which is the fun part, but then we also go crazy.
We are going insane.
We are going insane. I know she'll do everything she can to help. The more people are safe from this, the better. Chris's other friend, it's strange. At a glance, they look a bit like Asriel. But the longer you look, the harder it is to tell if they're a monster at all. We were both worried, Chris, that Asriel was going to end up your only friend. But it seems that you've met someone rather wonderful. Not only has she fought by your side through danger, but she also seems to have an interest in flowers. Feel free to bring her by any time, Chris. I'll give her a free snapdragon.
Buddy, you gotta sell some of your flowers.
I know.
You gotta sell some of the flowers, but also it's your kid's friend. Give them a snack.
Even if they look that way, Chris accepts them. I hope they realize they don't have to hide themselves.
Asgore, you're a good dad.
Chris, I'm sorry. I can't say that enough. But you've grown up a lot, haven't you? When your brother finally comes home, I can't wait to see how proud he'll be of you. What are you waiting around for? We said goodbye. That means goodbye. We had our nostalgia. It's time to move on. Seal the fountain. Why are you giving me the option?
So you can go back and fight the secret boss and get all of the pink coins and...
I see.
Yeah.
Okay. Just making sure there's nothing I've missed, is there?
You got everything. I think that was story important.
Okay.
Yeah.
Alright, let's go. It was as if your very soul was glowing. Hey.
I'm sure that's fine.
Hey.
Why are we still here? No! Someone just made a second fountain?
Oh!
Hi, Des.
No!
Hey! Leave it to me. Flowery, no.
Flowery!
You think you can outspeed a flower? Yes.
Yes. Let go of our dad!
What, leaving so soon? You're not the only one that can start a battle.
Oh.
Flowery, no. No. No, 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 no.
Oh no. Oh no, he ain't. Oh no, Flowery.
That
Flowery,
one Scooby-Doo gif.
Try running away now. Looks like it's just you and me. Take this. How did you like my Torona? You can ignore my fake statistics? Who needs stats anyway? I've got a bouquet of moves where that came from. Seems like you still don't get it. Nothing is stronger than a flower's dream.
Oh.
Flowery!
Oh.
Flowery! Flowery, say something! Raleigh, you know your magic can't heal this, so why? Because I have to try, you know? Flowery, Flowery, are you okay? I'm fine, princess. I just need a little water. Damn it. Flowers really are useless, aren't they? They sit around looking beautiful, then they wither away. Now our caretaker is gone, and we'll take care of you. Give you light and water and stuff, and then we'll go and get Asgore back. Susie, how sweet you are. Everyone, listen carefully to me. Us plants are neither darkness nor lightness. We are living beings that take on new consciousnesses in the dark. We can feel things others can't understand. Something horrible is stirring underneath the town. A darkness beyond your imagination. Susie, Chris, the road ahead of you is draped in shadow, but I know you can do it as long as you stay together. You two have the inner light that can save this world. I just wish I wasn't so useless. You aren't useless, Flowery. Having something to take care of gave Asgore purpose too. Just being a flower, that's enough for him. Raleigh, you're not half bad yourself, you know that? Maybe in another life we could have been friends. You two, go seal the fountain, okay? I'll stay here. All right. I had the feeling. A flower torn in
dog.
half. He just had to go and be dramatic, didn't he? Idiot. Chris, please go seal the fountain.
Before you seal the fountain, you should look at the flowery scarf.
Oh.
A scarf that was torn to pieces in the battle, revealing it was all for show.
Oh. I see.
Chris. Just seal it. Flowery! Chris, stay here. I'm gonna find something to help. It's a broken container for a golden flower. You dug through the soil. In the soil were two things. One, a packet of seeds from the golden flower. They are covered in warning labels. You took the seeds.
Oh god.
The second thing was a piece of paper. On the piece of paper was a code.
Fucking shelter code.
It says, shelter. You gripped the paper and with both hands began to tear it. Chris!
Nothing. What?
Hey, I got tape. Help him out a sec. Hey, is that? It's a bit ripped, but I can still read it. 0915199X. 9/15/1990X?
9/15 is the day Undertale came out.
Oh my god.
Mm.
Chris, we got another code. Hey, don't just stand there. Tape him up. Sorry, guys. You're gonna have to share for now.
I'm sure they're happy about this.
Oh, yeah. I should explain. Before we sealed the first fountain, Flowery talked to me and told me that Asgore used to be the police chief and still had his shelter code buried in Flowery's soil. He told me not to tell anybody about it, but guess he told you too, huh? Anyway, let's get out of here fast. Chris was trying really hard not to. I still can't tell whether it's because they just don't want Susie to go there or for a different motive.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, blue and yellow are together.
Oh, they'll be together.
Pink fuzzy bedsheet. TV, it's turned face down. On top of it is an anime-style comic. It's too dark to look closely. Papers, looking closely, it's not just receipts, but you never liked looking closely. Back to reality again, huh? Chris. We couldn't stop them. How much longer are they gonna keep taking more people? And how much longer are those people gonna be safe? Hey, Chris. I know this probably isn't good timing. Maybe it's actually the worst timing, but would you mind walking me home? There's something I want to talk to you about. I'll walk with you. Thanks, Chris. I mean, the two of us don't need to go there, right? Let's go.
Turning the TV face down so he doesn't summon a new Tumblr sexy man. Oh, the lights.
Stuff didn't get taken down because... Hey, the lights are still up. Kinda. Nah, I mean, it's not time for that, right? So, about what I wanted to say. It's like, you know?
Good talk, Susie. I love you.
Yeah, holiday lights.
Holiday lights.
Chris, you know, that's not really what I meant, right? I see. I guess you and me make a pretty good team, right? I've just been thinking about that. Thinking about us. Hello?
Why in the eyes emoji? Can I go see Rudy? Can we just confirm he's not dead?
Just FYI, going to the school progresses the story.
Yeah. I
Yeah,
figured
yeah.
that's...
Is
I
there
figured that's
anything-
what she...
Susie's not really letting me go anywhere else, though.
Yeah.
Unless there is something else. Is there?
No.
Okay.
No. Okay.
I was just...
Yeah.
In case you wanted to go look around and explore.
Alas, railroaded.
Since that day in the closet. Since our first adventure. Kind of feels like all this has been our special Chris and Susie thing. Our thing no one can take away. Our secret. Our adventures. Our thing that's just better if it's just the two of us. You feel the same way, right, Chris? Yeah. I guess what I want to say is... Chris, this can't just be our adventures anymore. People are in actual danger. Your dad is in actual danger. We can't mess up anymore. We have to tell someone. Someone closer to the shelter codes. Someone who can help us fight. Chris, this can't just be a me and you thing. It needs to be Noelle's thing, too.
Oh, let Noelle get join the party and not in a distressing way.
Chris. Thanks for walking me home.
Baby girl, you can't live in non-reality forever.
I'm not moving? I can't move? Oh, God.
Oh. Is she eating outside of the dark world? Is she gonna be okay?
Well, it can't be any worse than apparently her situation before that.
Oh. Oh, Yuki's the animation producer, I see.
There's Carlos.
Tomoa really did some of the bromine art. I'm gonna scream.
Incredible. Couldn't have gotten anybody, more perfect.
No, it's true. I'm so glad Haruma is involved with this. It's so funny. Oh, okay, sure. Okay, go to the credits. Nothing bad ever happens at the end of a credit sequence. Oh.
Oh.
Oh, good. Oh, Jesus. You're a little antler door.
Cake.
Oh, I'm gonna eat glass. Once upon a time, my heart got ripped out of my fucking chest because I know this dog's gonna betray us.
Oh my god. So that was a chapter, huh, everybody?
That was a chapter. I am in shambles.
Chris has a lot of mixed feelings.
Chris has every feelings. Somebody help them.
It feels more than a little implied that they have feelings for a lot of people in their vicinity.
Yeah.
But especially with Noelle and Susie actually confessing, I think they're starting to feel left out.
It was fun third wheeling it until it became too real.
Mm-hmm. And meanwhile, everything else.
Counterpoint, they all have 2 hands.
I know.
Right? That'll fix everything, and don't even worry about the horrors.
I'm feeling great.
Yeah, I'm sure you
yeah,
are,
I'm
Satch.
I'm sure you've been having a great time watching us lose our minds.
Did
I get through my suffering, so now it's just I get to watch other people suffer. It's great.
No, it's true. That's how it goes. It's how it goes.
That's how it goes.
Was there anything you wanted to bring up in terms of points you wanted to talk about?
Flower King, more like vague posting king, am I right?
Oh my god. Asgore, just tell us what happened.
I know. I know.
I think for me, I think I had tricked myself into thinking that this chapter was going to be a continued escalation of the things that came from before with chapter 3 and chapter 4. And so I was a little caught off guard and maybe a little underwhelmed by where things ended up by the end of this chapter, but the more I sat with it, the more I kind of realized that okay, so this was not actually a chapter about progressing any of the plot threads that were created in chapter 3 and 4. This was more about getting back to the characters. And what I really, really appreciated about this chapter was the fact that there was a lot of really good character moments, both big and small. We got a lot with Rousey, we got a lot with Susie and Noelle, we got a lot with Chris and kind of their relationships with everybody. Especially, like, a lot of that stuff became more part of the foreground of what was going on, and it became much more clear that for Chris, they're struggling with a lot of emotions right now. But also, it's stuff like the Chris and Rousey and the Onsen, like Susie and Chris, kind of just wading their feet in the water and stuff like that, and then just trying to, like, the relationship between Flowery and Rousey and all of that stuff. So this was much more of a, like, we are going to take a moment and we're going to just kind of, like, explore where all of these characters are at right now before we actually escalate in the way that I anticipated this chapter to be.
Yeah.
And I think I overall really liked this chapter, even if I was a little underwhelmed by it the first time I played through it.
Yeah, no, I get where you're coming from, because I also thought it was going to be an escalation. Like, you know, it'll further pan out the kind of, like, I don't want to say main story, because it's still kind of main, like, it's still progressing the story, but I did feel like it was going to be more, like, I half expected that we were going to be told what actually happened with Des, but not yet, I guess. It's a little too, perhaps a little too early.
Yeah, I feel like major Des lore will have to drop next chapter so 7 can wrap all of that up, you know?
Yeah, there's only so much runway we have left.
That is my hope. I have a mild concern that, because I've seen stuff like this happen before in stuff like shows like X-Files and Lost, where they spent so much time building up mysteries without really, like,
planning how they were going to solve the mysteries.
Like, solving the mysteries, or at the very least, like, revealing what the mysteries actually were. And I always worry when stuff like that starts happening. I don't think Toby is as... I think Toby is a better writer than the people who were on X-Files and Lost.
I have absolute faith that the dog would not have brought up all of this shit if he was not going to give us, you know, if not a full, neatly wrapped up conclusion, enough of a conclusion that, you know, we won't feel bothered and unsatisfied.
Yeah, enough stuff so that even if there is still a lot of ambiguity, it'll be a satisfying conclusion regardless.
Yeah,
exactly.
Because again, think about how Undertale was with its kind of big major, like, like punches to the gut were kind of like back heavy, right? So it's just kind of Toby's style. So I am not worried. I personally am not worried about that. But
yeah, no, Toby's style is definitely, I'm gonna set up a lot of domino pieces, and you're not gonna see the way they all fall until
and then I'm gonna flip the table.
End. And I'm not gonna knock them over. I'm gonna I'm just gonna flip the whole fucking table onto the floor, and you're going to weep and cry and thank me for it.
But I mean, this is already, like, even if it isn't immediately answering the questions from Chapter 4, there's, you know, there is still an escalation, there's a progression because of, like you said, the character moments. They are focusing on the characters and their growth and the changes to, like, the dynamics and kind of the changes they're going through since the beginning of the game, I feel like.
Yeah.
And that's, I think that's very important because, like, this chapter gave us so much Rousey, too. I think it gave us the most insight into Rousey for quite a while, and
it was much needed. Also,
it's like that he feels bound by whatever the rules are of the Dark World, and that there's a lot. He feels like he's like trying to keep together, trying to keep everything together, and Flowery was like the foil to kind of push those buttons so that he kind of talked more about that, because Flowery was naively perhaps thinking that he could just ignore, like, the rules of the dark world and it would work out, maybe.
Yeah. Yeah, and, you know, even if we had a lot of questions that get set up in previous chapters, that this chapter was like, actually, don't worry about that right now. They're still feeding us quite a lot of crumbs to like be like, we didn't forget, it's still here. You can, here's a little crumb for you to nibble upon, even if it's not gonna, you know, it ain't the full meal, but the sampler is here.
And also, the lesbians won this chapter, so like
the lesbians won. I'm so not used to getting fed this well. It is so insane.
It's true.
They're gonna hurt us immediately next chapter, but for now we're being fed well.
I know, just already the juxtaposition between what happened to Rudy and Noelle potentially feeling that because she acted out, you know, it's her first time that she acted out. And we were talking to Sunny about this, and she brought this up. But, like, it's the first time Noelle has acted against her mother, really, truly, and tried to be more independent and herself. And then this horrible thing happens, and it's so easy for her to then fall into this wouldn't have happened if I didn't act out.
Yep.
And so...
yeah.
I think a lot of that is intentional.
No, absolutely.
Yeah.
Hey.
Here's the religious guilt coming in with a steel chair.
I've been through that a little. Anyway.
Haven't we all?
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
And so, like, it's that versus Susie being like, well, naturally, I want to bring Noelle into this. We need more people, and I care about her.
We need more people. We need her to be aware that there is a danger, so she's not next.
Yeah, so wanting to bring her into the adventure. And then there's Chris, who is caught between all of the every.
All of the everything. They are caught in the middle of, like, 50 plot points. God help them.
And we're trying to help, and they can't even...
We want to
tell
help.
us anything.
Let us help. Chris, let us help. I am shaking the bars of my cage.
I think on some level they kind of hate us.
No.
Of course they do. They don't want to be piloted like a fucking puppet. That's why the puppet imagery keeps happening.
I don't know what would give you that idea, but I think they don't like us.
Yeah, it's interesting because I don't know, again, there's no way of knowing how much, like, hatred it is versus just putting up with us, because again, it feels like Chris was ready for us to be here to some extent.
Or the fact that we may or may not be the first soul that has been forced to pilot them, considering they already had a fucking cage and a wagon ready.
Yeah, so there's more. There's more that's happening, and I feel like it might be more nuanced than they hate us, right?
Yeah, and it's definitely gonna be affected by the route you're taking, because it's
Absolutely.
Like, I feel like, like in the weird route, 150 billion% they fucking hate us. They cannot stand us. This route, I think it's like a begrudging acceptance, but it's like they'd really rather us not be fucking here, especially because it's like, I got shit to do, you are hindering this, but also I need you to, live.
Yeah, again, we're gonna go in circles again talking about Chris's situation, because none of that still has been addressed yet. So
I was being hyperbolic when I said hate, but it was more of like, oh, we make them flirt with everybody, they probably want us dead.
Oh, well, yes. I'm sorry, Chris. I'm sorry.
They make us flirt. Although we also feed them moss.
We also feed them moss, and they seem like they're really actually into it. You think it would be the moss part that they hate, but,
No, Chris is a gremlin. We know this.
Chris is a gremlin. We know this, and this is why we love them.
Okay. Well, there's so much, and we'll see next chapter whether Flowery makes it, I suppose. I do wonder if it's again another one of those, if you recruit everybody, then maybe Flowery makes it sort of deal.
Mayhaps.
But Flowery was a really interesting character.
Yeah.
Like a fascinating character.
Yeah, truly the way, like, you go through the whole thing being like this motherfucker, and then by the end it's like, no, Flowery, I'm gonna cry.
Yeah. But yeah, well, we finally made it to the end of chapter 5. We'll see when the final 2 chapters come out. I suspect that he's going to put them out simultaneously.
Yeah.
I think the current timeline is Chapter 6 is scheduled to come out next year. Chapter 7, nobody knows when. And it could also be one of those things of maybe they'll hold off on putting Chapter 6 out until 7's done. I don't know.
Yeah, we'll see. Yeah, I have no idea, because I don't know, I don't know anything concrete about Weird Route, because obviously I didn't want to look up any spoilers. I've been tightly locking down my socials and everything. But as I understand from, like what Jenna and Satch have told me a little bit about, like, Weird Route seems to imply that there's some shit going on that, like, will end up in, like, it might not make sense to not put out both chapters at once.
Yeah.
But, again, I don't know much about Weird Route this time, and I'm, frankly, terrified to look into it, but, like...
Oh, baby girl, we're gonna learn. We're gonna learn.
I don't wanna...
I know. I haven't watched, like, I've seen screenshots and fragments, and I know things TM. But
I've seen everything that's fucked up.
I have not watched it in action. I'm so goddamn fucking scared to watch it in action. Holy shit, oh my god.
It is incredibly upsetting.
Yes.
Oh,
yes,
thank you. Thank you, Serial Spell. And yeah, hoping the big wait between now and Chapter 7 finishing up that we get a new game plus option where you can carry over specific things. Yeah. That would be nice. Like, either way, I would need to replay through to get all the eggs properly, but, like, yeah.
Yeah, and... Oh, we did not touch No Mercy with a fucking 10-foot pole. You cannot pay me to do that.
I never did No Mercy Route.
I will never hurt my friends.
just not something I feel like doing, even if the fights are interesting, perhaps, but, like...
Yeah, it's like, give me the fight as a standalone executable, maybe. I'm not gonna stab them. I'm not gonna do it.
It is very much... Like, I'm a completionist, as you can tell, because I rub my face against every wall. It is the first game where I was like, I'm not going to do it, because it affected me emotionally in that way, and it was the first game to do that to me, so it was like... It was really fascinating to be like, this is a game where it set it up in the question of, like, do you really want to fully, like, 100% complete see everything? And what does that mean?
Yeah, is it worth it?
And to me, the question was, it wasn't worth... Like, the answer was, it wasn't worth it, and I didn't do it. And that's not usual for me, so, yeah.
Yep. Just, no, was not remotely worth the emotional torment that it would have inflicted upon us.
No, Alu, the slowed down music is really, really fucking creepy.
It's so spooky scary.
But yeah. Anyway, thank you so much for everyone who's still around for watching. It is quite late, so we'll be going to bed now. But yeah, Chapter 5 done. Next stream, finally getting around to Mina the Hollower like I meant to. Before Toby fucked up my schedule.
Before Toby came in with a steel chair and fucking ruined our lives.
Yep. But yeah, thank you for watching, and sleep well, everyone.
Sleep well and good night.
Good night, y'all.